Hello everyone, it's me. Actually, I'm going to be doing a book review of the book by Henry Hazlitt, called Economics in One Lesson. So the reason why I'm deciding to do this for is because I just finished the book 15 minutes ago, so while it's fresh in my mind, I'll give my thoughts on it. So essentially, what is Economics in One Lesson? Essentially, it's basically like an Econ 101 book, essentially explaining economics for beginners, essentially. So is that what you're going to get with this book? Now, personally, I did enjoy the book. I did enjoy the book. However, lots of the arguments Henry Hazlitt advocated for in this, I kind of already knew the arguments for. And the argument essentially is for free market economics. Austria. Henry Hazlitt. I'm quite certain Henry Hazlitt was a part of the Austrian school of economics thought, since he advocated lots of viewpoints what economic Austrians would advocate for. So that one thing I will say before right now. Keep in mind this book is biased. It's certainly biased to more free market economics. So if you think you're going to get a non-biased book when you're reading this, you are mistaken. This is certainly is biased to the free market. But even if you do not agree with for free market economics, or you do, or you just want an introduction to economics, I will still recommend reading it because it's a very interesting book to read, even if you disagree with it. It gives kind of common sense arguments, which to an extent kind of was a disadvantage to me for my enjoyment because lots of the arguments are already new for free market economics already. So I was kind of getting a bit bored of it because all this stuff I already essentially knew. So keep in mind this is I think if you certainly are kind of blind to economics and certainly free market economics, you will enjoy this book. Another thing I will say, however, this book was made in 1946, so it's quite an old book. So it essentially was made around when the New Deal came out. When the New Deal came out, since this book was created in America, and where Keynesian economics, the post-war consensus was starting to begin. Because I'm quite certain this book was published right after World War II. So this is essentially when lots of all this more like government intervention talk into the economy was rampant, more than it was today actually. So to an extent, I suppose. So keep in mind this is a book of its time, but it still holds up. It still holds up. It doesn't really talk about more modern stuff such as stagflation. An example would be about automation, where it basically discussed like, yeah, some jobs may lose, but more jobs will be created by stuff like engineers, you know, mechanics and stuff like that. But with stuff like AI, that is up for debate whether that will still be the case. But you can have that debate in the comments if you're interested in whether AI will take jobs or not. So it is a book of it. It's kind of a book of its time, but it still holds up, I think, to modern day. It still holds up quite well to modern day society. But like I said before, it doesn't say more modern economic question that came about. But like I said before, it is an Econ 101 book. So it isn't like a completely in depth book. So yeah. So essentially, if I would describe it in one word, it's basically a shorter version of Thomas Sowell book, Basic Economics. So yeah, I did enjoy the book. So I did enjoy book. So and I recommend you read it. And I'll put the, the book in the link in the description if you want to download it. It's a free book actually. So yeah, I do recommend you still read it though because I enjoyed the book either way. Even if it was a bit outdated, I kind of already knew it. Like I said before, though, I'm repeating myself. If you are brand new to economics or you just want to understand more, I do recommend reading this book because it's a good book. But like I said before, though, saying it is unbiased is not the truth. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Goodbye.